Right now what I want to show you is the water trapped below. As you can see, look, there's about 4 cups of water underneath. Hello guys, so I just want to share with you guys today a short video, just a short demo and review of something I bought. I had for about a month. Previously I had one of those desugaring rice cookers. I used to cook my rice in it, and then later on I found out my dad had diabetes, so I gave that unit to him, and that was a unit from China I bought from Lazada about 4 years ago, I think. So ever since then I've been just using a normal rice cooker, and then now that I've been diagnosed myself with diabetes, I thought I'd invest in one myself. And the unit I got is a Toshiba rice cooker. It's a Toshiba, and it has desugaring or sugar removing features as well. So how do these desugaring rice cookers work? Actually, it's just you cook the rice in a lot more water in an elevated basket. There's two methods. There's one which the rice is at the bottom, and then the tray which collects the water is on top. That was my old one. And then this one, the rice is actually in a tray with holes at the bottom, so the water actually drips down, right? And so you collect the extra starch at the bottom. Now, a lot of these rice cookers, they claim you can reduce like 35 to 40% of sugar or starch from your cooked rice. But I've gone through some research or some studies where these rice cookers are actually tested by independent laboratories, and I think a more reasonable amount will be a reduction of about 20%. This is what they found. So, which is actually quite good. It's still a significant amount of reduction of these simple sugars from your rice. So if you think it's worth to invest in one of these machines, then you can check it out online, or go to mine I got from Harvey Norman. They are not the more branded ones are not cheap. Mine costs I think 600 something, 640 or 650 ringgit or something like that. So the one I have right now, the Toshiba, it makes about 10, can cook up to 10 cups of rice. So it's more suitable for larger families, like I mean I have 5 in my family, or sometimes even like my mom and dad come over. So I need a size like this one. But there are also smaller size ones which make, I think, 4 or 6 cups of rice as well. So just choose one which is suitable for your own needs. And I've tasted the rice before, I tell you, but to be honest, there's hardly any taste difference. Of course, when I tried tasting normal rice and this desugared rice, I could taste a little bit of difference. It's less sweet. The normal cooked rice, of course, has a better flavor profile, but if you're just eating it by itself, I'm telling you, you won't be able to tell the difference. No difference at all. So I think it's worth to invest in this long-term rice cookers. You buy once, every 10 years or so, it can last a long time. So, okay, so let me demonstrate to you now how to use this rice cooker. So guys, this is my Toshiba healthy rice cooker, and this guy, I've had it for about a month. And I think if you've seen my previous video, my review about the Joyoung healthy rice cooker, it works almost the same way, but that one was smaller. I've given it to my mom because my dad is also diabetic, so she's had it for a few years. And I've switched to this one from a regular rice cooker, and it also has the healthy rice option, which is basically what they call the desugaring function, to remove simple starch from when you cook rice, to reduce the amount of starch. This large size rice cooker, you can see inside there's this little stainless steel basket which has holes at the bottom, and then inside this is a non-stick pot, and it's actually quite heavy, and the shape is a bit round. I have to use both hands to remove it out, but anyway, it cooks up to 10 cups of rice, regular rice if you're just using the inner pot. But you can cook up to 4 cups of the healthy rice when you use this tray. Other functions, you can actually, there's a lot of different types of rice can cook. White rice, brown rice, sticky rice, mixed rice, which is actually you can add grains to your rice. Also you can cook porridge, congee, and a soup, and also bake cake. This unit is the RC18IX1TMY, and it's made by Toshiba. How it works is, okay, you have this cup which comes with the unit. So you can cook up to 4 cups of rice. Okay, I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook Japanese rice now, but using the desugaring method to remove the excess carbs. Okay, so here I have some short grain Japanese rice, roughly that's about 2 cups of rice I'm going to cook. I've washed the rice thoroughly, and the rice is in the tray, and the tray is actually like sitting halfway in the pot. So you have to add the correct amount of filtered water. So there's actually a marking you can see here. I don't know if you can see, it's not very clear, it's just a okay. So it's two cups of rice. For 2 cups of rice, the water level has to come up here, so I'm going to fill it up. Alright, so that's about at the 2 cup level, the mark, and you can see the actually the amount of water is quite substantial. Like there's a few cups of a lot more water than usually used for cooking rice. And the reason why is because when it cooks, the rice will get cooked on top, and it will a lot of the starch and sugars will be extracted and dissolved in, and then it goes to the bottom, and that won't touch the rice anymore, but the rice will get steamed on top. So what you just have to do now is just close the unit, turn on the power, click healthy rice. It takes about 40 minutes to cook, and you just press start. That's all. Alright, so it's been 40 minutes and it's finished cooking. So let's see what's inside. Okay, that's a nice fluffy rice, as you can see. And I'm just gonna scoop it up for you to see. Look at that. Very nice and fluffy. Looks great. And if you want, actually we can just like stir in a little bit of vinegar to make this rice even more friendly. Right now what I want to show you is the water trapped below. As you can see, look, there's about 4 cups of water underneath, and that contains all the starch which the cooker drained away from the rice we just cooked. So this one you can cool it down and then use it as for watering of plants or something, or I can just discard it. I've tasted this water before. It tastes like you know, barley, which you order in a coffee shop. It's quite similar to that taste. It's a little bit, it's a bit sweet, but there's a lot of starch in it. So as I said, I like to add a little bit of, maybe a couple of tablespoons of vinegar. Any vinegar will do, to the rice, and then I just like this, and then just mix it up. Yeah, because even, I mean, if you sushi rice also is sort of like they add vinegar to the rice, vinegar, sugar, and salt for sushi. I'm not adding any salt. I'm not adding any sugar though. This is just vinegar, and you can eat it like normal rice. Okay, done. Okay, so that's done. Let's say if you want to rub some salt and then make it into, like, when it cools down, you can make rice balls with this as a onigiri. If you have some grilled salmon or something, you can just make rice balls, wrap them with seaweed. But you can just eat it treat it like normal rice. Okay lah, that's the demo, and how to use the rice cooker is pretty straightforward. Once you get used to it, I think it's quite simple. There's nothing too different from cooking normal rice lah, and it also only takes the same amount of time. And you just pour away the residual sugar water, or you can use it to water your plants when it's cooled down. I think it's quite a good investment. If it's taking away 20% of the sugars, then it's a 20% reduction in my caloric intake as well. But of course, you don't eat more rice because you think that this cooker is reducing the amount of sugar. I still eat the same amount of rice, just like a small bowl, or I think it's about maybe 6 tablespoons of white rice, and then I eat more proteins and vegetables. That's the way you can reduce your sugar spike, but I will take that 20% reduction anytime. Okay, so this is what I made with the rice. I mixed in some furikake, I grilled some salmon, salt, and also, of course, the vinegar which I added just now. And it's just like a rice ball, like a furikake rice. And then also I chopped some cabbage and added some mayonnaise to it. So yeah, so a bowl of this was my lunch. And later I'll share with you what my glucose response was, blood glucose response from eating this for lunch. After 2 hours, we'll see the results. So I hope this is helpful. So a lot of people say, like, Japanese rice is the worst for you, blah blah blah. But if you eat it in moderation, I think it's still controllable. It's still something which I really enjoy eating Japanese rice. So I want to see if this rice cooker also helps or not. So again, okay, thanks guys for watching this video. I'll have more reviews of other stuff, like I think some people are asking me more questions on the CGM system and all that kind of thing. I'll try to make those videos as soon as I can. The other thing is, yes, today this is an update. Today I'll be going back to the hospital to sew back my wound, to close up the wound. And once it's stitched up, I think I won't need to go back to the hospital to do the dressing change anymore. And it'll take maybe a couple of weeks for it to close up completely. And after that, I'll be able to do more exercise and things like swimming and everything. So looking forward to that, sort of. I've never had stitches before, so I mean, apart from, like, wisdom teeth, but on outside skin, this will be my first time. I'll let you guys know how it went. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Wish me luck, and I'll see you again in the next one.